All right, so we're going over the August 30th practice problems. Hopefully you found these pretty successful. I do have really good reasons why I want this stuff done exactly this way. There's some things we need to build on this. So first thing we need to do, line up the problem vertically. That means up and down. So 5 and 3/8 plus 4 and 1/8. Okay, then I want us to draw a line or something like dotted line or whatever to split the whole number in the fraction side. Okay. So then we're going to do the fraction side, then the whole number side. So we have 3 parts out of 8 plus 1 part out of 8. So 3 plus 1 is 4. We don't add the denominators because that's how many parts are in the whole. So then 5 plus 4 is 9. And then we need to reduce the fraction, always simplify if we can. So that means we're dividing them by a common factor. The common factor of 4 and 8 is 2 would work, but 4 is better. Okay, so 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. So we have 9 and 1/2, and I need you to come below there or something and write the answer out, 9 and 1/2. And please box in your answer so I can see where it is. All right, we can start working on that. Second one, we have 2 and 7/16 plus 9 and 5/16. So 2 and 7/16 plus 9 and 5/16. All right. Divide up my problem into decimals or fractions and whole numbers. 7/16 plus 5/16 is 12/16. Okay. 2 plus 9 is 11. Then we're going to have to simplify 12/16. Common factor there is again going to be 4. Again, 2 would work. 4 is better. Greatest common factor. So that's going to be 12 divided by 4 is 3. 16 divided by 4 is 4. So we have 11 and 3/4. So come up here. And I'm going to box in my answer there. Okay. All right. I'm showing you how I want it done. When we do quizzes on this, you don't got this work just like this, then I'm going to take off points. All right, third one. All right, we have 3 numbers here. Okay, you can add more than 2 numbers at the same time. So we have 75 and 2/15. We have 18 and 7/15. And we have 22 and 1/15. All right, so here's the dividing line between whole numbers and fractions. 2 plus 7 is 9, and 1 is 10. So we have 10 over 15 on the fraction side. And then on the whole number side, 5 plus 8 is 13, and 2 is 15. 1 plus 7 is 8, and 1 is 9, and 2 is 11. So we have 115 and 10 over 15. Common factor this time. What goes into both of them? That would be 5. So we're going to put divided by 5 over divided by 5, just like that. 10 divided by 5 is 2, and 15 divided by 5 is 3. So our answer is 115 on the whole number side. Oops. And 2/3 on the fraction side. All right, so that's our adding ones for today. All right, subtraction side here. All right, so we have 17 and 7/9 minus 8 and 2/9. 17, 7/9 minus 8 and 2/9. All right. 7 minus 2 is 5/9. Then 17 minus 8 is 9. Now, 5/9 does not reduce. And I put 1 like that on there on purpose just to make sure that you see that. Sometimes they don't. Okay, so 9 and 5/9 is going to be our answer. 9 and 5/9. Box that in. All right. 7,000 minus and 17/24 minus 2/44 and 1/24. All right, so 7,000, 17 over 24 minus 2/44 and 1 over 24. All right, whole number side, fraction side. 17 minus 1 is 16 over 24. Then we're going to have to borrow. So that becomes a 6. This is now a 10, but we need to borrow again. So that's a 10. Need to borrow again. Now notice that one's a 10. We don't have to borrow from that one. So we're good. 10 minus 4 is 6. 9 minus 4 is 5. 9 minus 2 is 7. So we have 6,756 and 16 over 24. But wait, we can divide that by common factors. We would have 2, we would have 4, and we would have 8. So what if I had picked one that was too small? You can do it 2 times if you needed to do it. So like if you had done it by 2, you would have gotten 8 over 12, and then you would just keep reducing. Okay, so that's going to give me 2/3 then. And so then my answer is 6,756 and 2/3. Okay. All right. And the last one. And I did throw in something a little bit different. I always want to give you an opportunity to think a little bit outside the box here. All right, so we have 17 or 7 7/10 minus, then we have parentheses 8 and 9/10 minus 4 and 4/10. Okay, now you should have already learned in elementary school something like this. Parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, left to right, and add and subtract left to right. That's the order of operations we always do. Okay, it doesn't have to be a specific order of operations problem. All problems are order of operations problems. Okay, so in this case, we have parentheses. So we have to do what's in the parentheses first. If you went out of order, you might have thought you were getting a negative number, but you're not. Okay, so now we're going to do 8 and 9/10 minus 4 and 4/10. Okay, and then that's going to give us 9 minus 4 is 5/10. And then 8 minus 4 is 4. So 4 and 5/10. Yes, you can reduce that, but we don't need to yet because we've got another step on our problem that also has a 10 on it. All right, so then 4 and 5/10. All right, so 7 and 7/10 minus 4 and 5/10. All right, and we subtract 7 minus 5 is 2/10. And then 7 minus 4 is 3. We can reduce this by 2. So that's going to be 1/5. So our final answer here is 3 and 1/5. Again, I care very much about the steps in the process here. All right. Do notice here, I have a video too, a really kind of funny, goofy video about order of operations. If you've forgotten that, take advantage of the joy of that. We'll be coming back to that stuff later in the year. All right. Make sure you turn in your work, and yeah, see you later.